All right. Happy Taurus season, Taurus. What is going on for you? This is a message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. Let's just see what wants to come through for my Taurus. If you are new to the channel, welcome in. This is an energy reading. I may or may not talk much about the astrology. You do have a new moon in Taurus coming up. So just know that on the 27th of April. And we are almost into May. Wow. Shadow coming out, jumping right out. Okay. Ooh. Jealousy. What in the world? Jealousy, water, dealing with a water sign right now. Shift. Okay. There's some changes happening in your life, big time. And I just feel like there could be other people around you who are jealous of you, or there are some people that it's like you're stepping into kind of a new life, and it may feel a little bit insecure for a while. You may feel like, I don't know, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Like some of you have been married for a long time, or some of you have been, in a certain career path for a long time, and now all of a sudden there's a new path in front of you. I do think for some of you, you are dealing with a water sign right now, and that person could be very, very moody or have jealousy issues. That might be something that's new to you. All right, so let's see what wants to come on here. 8 of Wands underneath, Page of Wands. Oh my goodness, look at that. The Devil energy, that's Capricorn, Judgment, and the Page of Cups. I'm taking the Tower. All right. This is like you've broken free out of a toxic situation. It's been a long time coming. Okay. You've broken free of it. Maybe a toxic marriage. You got a couple pages here, and I feel like both of you are kind of being reborn again. Now, I don't know where that word reborn comes from, but you might be dealing with that. I'm also seeing this is Archangel Gabriel, and that is like that's not a Knights Templar. That's like Switzerland, something like that. Something about traveling. Something about traveling. But there's definitely some kind of breakthrough information or breakthrough aha moments for you. You're now in a new space. Knight of Swords. There's Archangel Michael, the Temperance card. So lots of angels and demons here. 10 of Pentacles. The Star card, Aquarian energy. Aquarian, Sag, Ace of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups. Hermit. There you are, Hierophant, and the 4 of Cups. I keep getting this. So there's like this sense of resistance here. I see you going in a new direction. Maybe you went a little fast. Maybe you moved forward a little too fast. And there's this sense of like pulling back into yourself. That could be because you're like in a new group of people, at a new workspace, something like that. And you almost forgot yourself. Like you started to just be who you are. And I almost feel like the other people were kind of like, I'm sorry. And you are like, what do you think you're doing? Why are you just acting like you belong here? I am getting a little bit of a weird vibe on that one. You're stepping into a new situation, and you're going to need to learn the rules of the road. The rules of the road may be very different from the situation you came from. Now, I say that like people are being mean to you or something like that. I don't really think so. I think you're going to find that this is a much better place to be in. But there are rules about it that are it's going to just go better for you if you are, number one, you're stepping into your authenticity. There's nothing wrong with that. Be who you are. But I feel like it's a little too fast. I feel like you're moving a little too fast. And it could it could put somebody's nose out of joint. You might be moving a little too fast. If you're just yourself and you are anchored and your beautiful personality, your beautiful self, then no problem. But there's something about moving too fast. I don't know if it's like you move into this neighborhood and all of a sudden you start dating your next door neighbor. Like there's going to be a lot of gossip around that. There's going to be a lot of hubbub around that. And then you have to pull back. So I feel like Spirit is saying to you that what you want to do is you want to express your energy. You want to use your energy for healing what came before. I wouldn't jump into, and I feel like the reason of pulling yourself back, that I'm sorry, you are a person or whatever, they're not going to be mean to you long term. This is not about a mean girl situation or anything like that. But this is like a reminder. If someone does that, if someone kind of cuts you up short or kind of says, like back off or whatever it is, it's really just a reminder that there's a lot more healing that needs to happen with you right now. You can't just jump into this new thing and try to make it yours. Not yet. Why am I getting that? I'm feeling like you have to kind of go with the flow a little bit more than you have been. I feel like it's nervous energy, nervous tension, feeling a little bit out of place, a fish out of water. I want to make myself as comfortable as I can quickly. But your ruling planet Venus is conjunct Saturn right now. And so there is going to be this sense of rules. Okay, so Knight of Swords here. Nine of Pentacles. Magician. Chariot. More fast energy here. Ace of Wands. There's going to be, I do see a lot of fast energy in this reading. And if you can channel your all of this amazing energy into your own healing, because the Star and the Ace of Pentacles, this is about what you want to invest your time and energy into. I just feel like you could scatter yourself. You could scatter your energy very quickly with this Nine of Cups. So let me give you an example. So like, let's say you're moving into a new town and right away you're like, I want to be the head of the garden club, and I want to run the church bazaar, and I want to be the person who handles all of the school stuff and everything. Like, you're going to burn yourself out, because underneath that is a sweet, kind, generous person who is really trying to be loved. And the people around you are not going to be like super psyched about that. They're going to be like, slow down. Okay. And you might take that as jealousy or something like that. But I really feel that there's a more natural way. Like, if that feels like you're kind of getting outside of your comfort zone in order just to be accepted in this new situation, I want you to kind of pull yourself back in a little bit and give yourself a lot of that energy. Turn that back in toward you. Go inside, do a lot more internal work for yourself. Magician and Chariot, I just see you're not going to have any trouble with this. So you don't need to kind of blast onto the scene. After ending a kind of a not a good situation, I understand the drive to do that, but the shift is going to be more natural and more welcoming if you are slower. Okay. If you're slower than, just kind of boom, here I am kind of a thing. Because it's a reaction. The fast movement is a reaction to wanting to tamp down feelings of insecurity. Okay. So it's okay. You're going to be loved and accepted here. I don't think there's a problem with that. Let's see this 10 of Pentacles here. The World, 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, and the King of Cups. So yeah, there's likely a water sign around you. Cancer. All right. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but I really see Cancer here. Maybe somebody who has some Aquarius and some Virgo too. And this water sign is somebody that is well loved in this community. I don't know why I'm getting this. Like you're maybe moving to a new town or into a new job, and after a big ending in your life. Be slow about this new chapter, even though I feel like it's a little bit exciting. Okay, exciting and joyful. I just feel you could paint yourself into a corner. You'd take on too much. There is a person who I feel like is going to be good for you, who's a water sign. And this is somebody that may start out as friends. What's the jealousy thing? Two of Wands, Six of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. So you've made a decision to move forward, and I think you're moving forward. If this is a divorce, if this is something that you've just gotten out of an end of a relationship, I feel like that other person too is moving forward. I just don't think you saw that coming, that the other person is going to move forward too. And that may be kind of a shock to you. I feel like that you thought that that person was going to not want to move forward that quickly in their life, but they are. And they might be moving forward quickly, and that's kind of pushing you to move forward quickly. And, I don't know that that's like the best thing. Like maybe they're going to get married very quickly. And, it's like in The Crown with Princess Margaret, when the man she loves, that the queen would not let her marry because he's divorced, writes her to tell her he's getting married. And so she kind of pushes ahead when she probably shouldn't have, with somebody she's with who turns out to be just a raging narcissist. So I wouldn't push forward too quickly. I would give yourself some more time to heal. There is definitely love and romance, long-term love and romance coming in here. I don't know that you're ready for it yet. What is the Four of Cups? Okay, Ten of Cups. What is the Four of Cups here? Five of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Okay, Eight of Cups. And you're going towards the Ten of Cups. So 8, 9, 10 of Cups, that's really nice. This Five of Pentacles and this Four of Cups, one of the things that you could, that is part of shadow aspect after the end of a relationship, is that you might be furious that your partner gets married quickly or has another relationship so quickly. And you're really, there can be a time when you might not wish them all that well. Okay. So there's definitely a time when you might be like, maybe that jealousy shows up in you. And when jealousy shows up in us, really all it's doing is showing us what we truly want, that we want something happy. We want something joyful. And that sets you kind of on this new course. This Ace of Pentacles is a timing card. The card in the middle says, listen, not immediately, but by the end of the year, you're going to be on this new path. This is a gate card in tarot. If you take my tarot class, you know this. There are gate cards in the tarot. Am I seeing another one here? That's kind of like the world, right? Like the world, there's a gate here. It's like going into another realm. We're moving into another kind of life. You're moving into a different kind of life. And this is going to be more solid, Ace of Pentacles, by the end of the year. What it's asking you to do is get the lay of the land first. Okay? So understand where you are. Recognize that there's still some things that need to be addressed about your previous situation. And there's going to be a time period here which is going to be a little bit vacuumy, where there's not going to be another person immediately. There's not going to be another life immediately. And I get the sense that you want to jump in and just create one. Okay. So let's continue on with this reading. May is a pivotal time. It is Taurus season. So let's get a sense of where you're going and what you don't see coming. All right. Link is below if you want to continue on with me, Taurus. I'll see you over there. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.